No doubt, it's 103.5 The Beat. I'm K Fox, and you know what? I'm not even gonna lie. I need you to pronounce your name, please.
Yo, all right. XXXTentacion.
Okay. So what do you want me to call you?
Just call me X. X or Young Dagger Dick.
Young? You want me to call you Young Dagger Dick?
Young Dagger Dick.
You want me to say and call you Young Dagger Dick?
Young Dagger Dick.
I don't think I'm gonna do that. I will call you X. What does that mean?
Young Dagger Dick or X?
I could imagine what Young Dagger Dick means. X.
All right. So XXXTentacion means unknown temptation. As far as the X, the significance of the X, for some time the X was the only unknown numeral to me. So it was it played as like it's like being John like John Doe. You get what I'm saying? John Doe stands for unknown. So
okay, X is the variable, like the wild card.
As in unknown. So temptation is tentacion is temptation in Latin. So I actually just pushed the two together in unknown temptation because I feel as if that's what my life revolves around.
But why 3 X's?
I don't really know, and to be honest, like it just came to me, I guess.
Okay, and where did you think of this name? Like you just said.
I was in boot camp, and I used to jack off a lot. Bro, I'm talking about I was watching blue movie after blue movie, and like, nigga, my grandma wouldn't let me use the bathroom no more.
Wow. So you were getting off in your grandma's house?
In my grandma's bathroom.
Oh my God! And that's
what you... grandma.
Grandma, do you know this? Oh my goodness, my Lord! So you come up with this name. I'm gonna call you X, but it's XXX Tentacion. Are you? Do you have? Are you Latin or what? Are you Spanish? What's your background?
I'm actually there's a bit of confusion because I've gotten from my great grandmother that I'm Egyptian, but there's a switch. I'm actually Syrian, so I'm Jamaican, Syrian. There's a hint of Indian, and then like Italian. Like I'm a mutt.
You know what you should do? I actually did Ancestry, you know, the DNA. You can, and then you just kind of spit in a vial thing, you send it back, and then they break it down for you, what
Does
you
it really
are.
work?
Yeah, it works. I know what I am.
I thought, last time I went on Ancestry, it was like a family tree. I tried to
No, don't do the family. You just want to know who you are. What's your own personal DNA makeup.
You can come back with like the whole culture.
Yep, they email you your results back.
Scary.
Why is it scary? I think it's interesting.
I don't want them knowing that much about it, nigga. I'm good off that.
But you knowing that about you. So this is a big moment for you. You're literally just getting out of jail.
Yeah, literally probably 2 days ago.
Okay.
I've just been quiet.
Really?
Fun. Yeah, because it's a lot bigger than it was before, and I was finna plan to do something, but it ended up just
do something like what?
I was finna do like a challenge. I'm still gonna do the challenge. I just gotta be more creative now because I was gonna get out and actually buy a casket and pretend to come from the dead.
Oh my God!
And just say viral into the camera. But
okay, whose idea was that? You thought of this?
Yeah, as far as the creativity of everything that I do, it all comes from me.
Okay, but why the casket? That seems so morbid.
Cause I got dead tattooed on my hand. I feel like I'm dead.
But you're not.
I'm alive, but I'm dead.
Why do you say that? You feel like there's a part of you that died, or
yeah.
Like which part would that be?
As far as I have a lot of compassion for the things that I do in my life, but as far as just like everything that goes on around me, I feel like I become very pessimistic.
Like what? Like what have you seen? Like take us into your life, your journey.
My current situation, just like I spent 9 months in jail by myself for some time, like away from the people I love, or to like I was stuck, and because I fell in love with the wrong person, and it was a fucked up situation. I fell in love with the wrong person. I tried to give them the world, and I don't want to blame it on the career. It may just be that I'm stupid as a person. It may just be to my negligence or karma catching up to me. But just due to the fact that I must not have been enough, a lot of shit took place. So
it was a explosive relationship, and
definitely.
So is that why you were in jail, or did that have anything to do with why you got locked up, or do you?
Initially, the charges that were pending against me, they're not true. The fucked up part is not true. I'm on probation for it, so I can't say too much because they could violate me whenever they want, and I don't want to go to prison. But I mean to be very descriptive as to the situation that the situation of the case. I mean, they had no evidence from the very beginning, so I was sitting on no evidence just due to the fact that I violated pretrial, which is ankle monitor, pretrial release. it made everything 10 times harder for me. And my ex knew that, and she fucked me over on purpose. Like, I always told her, like, yo, I can't get into no shit, you get what I'm saying, or else I might be going back for life. Because I have PBL charges. PBL means punishable by life.
Okay.
Therefore, like, if you violate on a PBL probation, they can give you whatever the fuck they want to. If you're found guilty on that violation. So if I so much as simply drive down the street with a suspended license, or if they really want to fuck me over, like get a speeding ticket, you know what I'm saying? They could violate me, and I'll be going to like prison for a very, very long time.
Wow.
It's 7 years minimum. They have to give me 7 years out the gate.
Wow. And how old are you?
I'm 19.
You're only 19, and all of this is going on.
Yeah.
So do you still speak to your ex, or what's the situation? Do you guys have children together, or?
No, it was just more or less like when you like. I'm just saying this to you as a person, not even like, not even on no interview shit. Like when you know what it feels like to feel for somebody. You know what I'm saying? And when you have this genuine feeling that you get from somebody, and you make that person your source of happiness, obviously it becomes like they become your drug. You know what I'm saying? This girl became like my drug.
She must have had that good, huh?
It wasn't even a pussy, dog.
What was it? What? Tell me.
She was topping a nigga good, though.
Okay, so she had your mental too. So the mental was there, everything.
It was mentally. It may have just been myself, because I wasn't enough for myself at that point in time. Like,
so she fed something in you that you felt like you were missing.
She filled the void. There will be and always was a void in my heart, and it was just due to the fact that I didn't have my mom for a long amount of time. And my mom was out there trying to hustle, get her money up, you feel me? And she was doing everything she could. And I ain't even finna dub my mom. Like, I love my mom to death. That's the apple in my eye. I'll take a bullet for my mom any day. You take a bullet for my mom right now, no question. No questions asked. But it was just, at the time when she was younger, my mom was 17, 18 with a baby. And I mean, her nigga not paying her no mind. She ain't have nobody around, you feel me? So she was just hustling, trying to get out of the mud. She was passing me hand to hand and shit. So it was like.
So you at grandma's house, yeah.
Initially, it wasn't even just that. Like she, like to friends and shit. You know what I'm saying? Our babysitters and like distant family and shit like that. It wasn't nothing really too close. So I grew up having to self-soothe. But imagine having to self-soothe and not doing it, and just being like mentally ill from the very beginning, and just being depressed from the very beginning. And I mean this like, and I'm saying this like from my heart. Like that's really what it was.
Well, thank you for sharing that with me. And so now that you have all this going on, the ex is dealing with you, and you know.
Not. I just want to say that
she's not. So she's
bitch on fire, bitch.
Okay, but so what? Did you go to school? Like, were you in the streets? Like,
I don't want to say I was in the streets, because there's some niggas out there that really living that shit. You feel me? Like really living that life. I'm not living that life. I mean, I'm gonna fight a nigga. I'm gonna fight a nigga. If I gotta poke you, I'm gonna poke you. I was never one to shoot at people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more likely to. I'm gonna fight you, and if you small, I'm gonna throw the hands with you. If you too big, I know you're gonna whoop me. I'm gonna stab you.
Oh my god,
I'm keeping the blood off. If you too big, I'm gonna stab you. And that's how I was on an aggressive aspect. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like slinging dope and shit like that, I only sold like 1 bag of weed ever in my life, like 2 bags of weed ever in my life.
So, but you were in school, or you just wasn't about that life?
As far as school, I went to school till sophomore year. I actually went to Piper High School in Sunrise.
And you're from Florida originally?
Yeah, I'm from Florida.
What part?
The D side.
Okay.
Lauderhill. Hey, shouts out to my city, man. But I mean, as far as going to school, I mean, I was in school till sophomore year, and I just knew, like I said, I was already depressed. So I would go to school, go to sleep, and like wasn't really doing anything, and I felt like it wasn't mentally doing anything for me. Like
you didn't feel challenged?
Not even just challenged. Like I knew it was fake. Like even like, all right, let's like realistically, as the parents that send their kids to school, they don't even know what their children are studying. Like for one, about the fact that they say that Christopher Columbus discovered America. The Native Americans were already here. That's clear as day. If you really do,
but they can't still be teaching kids that now.
They still are.
No,
it's not altered.
No,
they have not altered.
Like that can't be happening.
I hope they've altered it, because it was not altered at my. Like when I was in school, that's what they were saying to us.
Wow.
Christopher Columbus discovered America. Like, I mean, as far as the information they solicit, it's all. They feed us bits and pieces. I mean, I could talk about that shit all day. That's the type of shit I like to talk about.
So you were just kind of over it.
I felt like it was stupid. Anything that did not feed my happiness or make me remotely happy, anything that took away the freedom of my mental or took away that made my thoughts conform, I found irrelevant, and I felt like it would not benefit me at all, nor has it. Everything that I've applied my mind to and that I really attracted mentally has come to me. Anything that I did not want has not worked out.
So then at what point did the music come into play into your life?
When I was like 15 years old, I would play with it. I was listening to all the young niggas of that generation. I was listening to Wayne, I was listening to Drake, I was listening to the whole Young Money, you feel me? When Young Money was popping. But I was weird. I used to listen to rock. That's not even weird. You know what I'm saying? I was diverse. I was mentally capable of doing stuff like that. I was listening to like The Fray, Papa Roach, like different rock bands. You know what I'm saying? I was always strange, and then I'd go from that to listening to classic, and I was weird.
You should. That's great that you know different genres and different sounds that you like, because that's what music. That's hip hop. Yeah, you know what I mean? You shouldn't just pigeonhole yourself into one thing.
Yeah, I was weird with that shit. As far as like what really made me start is, I never knew what I wanted to do, and I didn't want anything that took away from my freedom. I wasn't with a 9-to-5. I only done one job, and I was a sales broker because I knew how to run my mouth.
A sales broker for what?
Energy Solutions. What
does that mean?
I was a fucking electricity salesman.
Oh, okay.
Literally, and that lasted like.
So you knocked on people's doors and what?
No, not even.
So they came to you?
No, it was more of like we would get on the phone, call the corporate office, talk to we try and get the corporate office to switch from whoever their electrician
Okay, so
was.
let's role play. So you're calling me.
Hello, my name is Jose Onfoy from Energy Solutions. How are you doing today?
I'm good. Can I help you?
I'm calling from Energy Solutions because we're doing a brief survey in your area. They're saying that you are actually paying more for your electricity bill than you should be. Are you aware of that?
You know, you're pretty good at this.
I'm a beast.
You know how to switch the roles up.
Yeah, I mean,
okay.
I was good at it, but like I said, anything that made me feel like a slave, I wasn't with it. Our skin color has long evolved from that. You know what I'm saying? And now it's bigger than just our skin color. That's what I want people to also see.
It's an economic war right now.
Not even just that. Like mentally, the slavery is not physical anymore. It's mental. Mm-hmm. As far as the New World Order has come in the shape of electronics. You know what I'm saying? Taking away your mind from what you want to apply it to. The mind is but a magnet to what you want. You know what I'm saying? The law of attraction, like all the laws of the universe. I studied all the laws of the universe. You know what I'm saying? And I fully apply that.
So was there someone in your life that introduced you to that, or just something you just kind of gravitated towards?
I was born with the knowing of it. It was strange. That's why I felt like I knew. Like I believe, like I'm a really weird kid. I believe in past lives and future lives. I believe in the karmic cycle. I believe you will repeat this life until you get it right. I believe until you align the karmic cycle, nothing else matters.
Okay.
Like astral projection and weird stuff like that.
And you incorporate that in your music?
Yes. To some degree, yes.
Because I've heard from some people that it's a little distorted, like the way that it's recorded is distorted. That's on purpose.
Yeah.
Why?
It's raw. It's raw, and it don't sound like anybody else. And if it don't sound like anybody else, then it sound like me. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to sound like bro, like let's keep it blood raw. Like the niggas at the top of the industry right now, everybody's trying to sound like them. Everybody, literally, every single person that jumps into music, they're like, all right, how can I sound like this? This is the sound I want. You know what I'm saying? I came out literally trying to change that, and I felt like it was the most innovative thing I could have done for my generation. I'm not gonna say I'm some super mastermind, but as far as like music wise, I feel like out of my generation or my millennial for that matter, that I'm one of the most innovative youth to this day.
So how did that come to be? So because when you look online, they say you have a cult following. So it's kind of like, wow, a cult following. How do people just gravitate towards you?
Because I love these kids.
So it was the music. But do you think your rap sheet had anything to do with that, or was it simply the music?
The depression is real. What is real will prosper. I always say that. That's what I live by. What is real will prosper. I love these kids, and I know what it feels like to be alone. I got alone tattooed on the left side of my face. I know what it feels like to be alone, and I mean that. Like I know what it feels like to wake up somewhere where you're not supposed to be, around people you're not supposed to be around, and be around. You could be around 1 million people, just like me, you, or bro, or my manager. We could be around 1 million people and still be alone. I know what that felt. I knew what that felt like, and I knew what it felt like being on the verge of wanting to end it all, but being too pussy to do it. I was too pussy to end my life, so I knew that feeling, and I wanted to comfort anybody because I found a way out through the music. And
I think that is brave to stand up and live your life.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, it's a double jeopardy. It's a double-edged sword.
I mean, I get it, but I think that it's brave when you choose not to.
When you choose
life.
Yes. Pain is everything. You know what I'm saying? If you choose to suffer through the pain, you strong. But
so the music is your outlet. I want you to clarify something for me. Yeah. What's the situation between you and Drake? Do you guys have beef? Are you guys cool? Like, what's the situation? What's going on?
All right, I'm gonna keep it. I was waiting on this.
Talk to me.
I was waiting for you at the door.
Yes, me too.
All right, so look, the nigga hit up. I'm like I ain't even on that snitching that shit.
Keep it blood raw. Keep it blood raw.
I got to, cause like I don't want nobody coming at me crazy. You feel me? Like I saw it, bro. You feel me? Like I wasn't in the wrong. Bro hit up a DJ that I fuck with.
Who did?
Drake.
Okay.
Drake hit up a DJ that I fuck with. You feel me? And bro told me, he was like, yo, the nigga Drake watched your interview. He said he fuck with you and he fuck with your partner Ski Mask. He's like, yo, he's saying he go call your manager within the next few days.
Okay.
So I'm amped up. Nigga, I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
You feel me? Drake a genius.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Despite me disrespecting him as a man, because I can't respect him as a man, I respect that nigga career. That's a GOAT.
Okay.
That's a GOAT.
So you know how to differentiate the two?
I know. Corporately, that nigga is the GOAT.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I knew what I was doing when I said what I said, and I knew how to approach him. Because I know where he can't beat me at.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So, initially, he was supposed to contact one of my managers. So, he doesn't do it. That same fucking week, bro, I go on to, well, I can't go on to it, obviously, because I'm locked up. But I'm on the securest phone, you feel me?
That's crazy. When you in jail, people checking for you, the cult following is like, yo, what's good? You still buzzing in these streets. And what were you thinking in your mind when you can't access it? Like, that must be a crazy feeling.
Like I said, I was really, really, really big on being inside of my mind.
Yeah.
Like astral projection and meditation and things of that sort. So it was never, it was a problem because it was a problem for the reason that I wanted to be with my family and the people I love. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to be able to express that. I wanted to be able to feed off the energy of my family. Now, as far as anything that revolved around my career, I knew it could wait.
Okay, got it.
I know what you feel me. Like it's a difference between being an artist and being a rapper.
Yeah.
Some of these niggas could hop on the radio and be gone the next day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And they could try and be on the top, but they can't maintain it. I can maintain. Just like DJ Khaled said. You feel me? Mm-hmm. He made for this shit. I'm made for this shit.
So you in jail? He's supposed to contact your manager, and then what happened?
He dropped the fucking video of previewing that shit in Amsterdam with some nigga from the UK. You know what I'm saying? He dropped the video. I was talking to my girl at the time, not the same bitch that got me arrested, a different girl.
Okay.
I was talking to her at the time, and she was like, "Yo, listen to." No, actually, fuck that. It was my dog Chris. I was on the phone with my dog Chris. He was like, "Yo, you gotta listen to this shit. This nigga Drake a fuck nigga." That's exactly what he said. He's like, "This nigga Drake a fuck nigga. You gotta listen to this shit." So he plays this shit. I hear da 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 da. I'm like, what the fuck? As soon as it started, like I knew what he was getting at. And the funny thing is, we didn't discover it. Like you said, the fans, because they're so cold. Like it's like I got a piece of the internet. You feel me?
So they were saying that Drake was biting your style. That's what the fans were saying.
Yeah. Flow, hell yeah, bro. You could take his verse, like they did a mashup. They put his verse on my song, and the cadence is literally just at the same tempo. It's not offbeat at all. And then if you listen to my song and then you listen to the bruh song, like you could. Bro, we all not dumb. Yeah, go.
Isn't the mashup on your Instagram page?
No,
that's not. Okay, where is it? Where can we find this?
You can just look up XXXTentacion Drake mashup.
Tentacion Drake.
Just look up Drake mashup or something.
So now, where do you guys stand? Like, what's good now?
I still think Drake a fuck nigga. I'm keeping a blood raw. I still think Drake a fuck nigga. Like I think he's not a man. I think he's a bitch. That's a bitch move. Especially when I was in jail facing life, bro. You get what I'm saying? If Drake would have came to my barn hearing, you know what I'm saying, that would have made my fucking day. If he would have showed that he's a hospitable person and that he's really in this shit for the culture, rather than being a fuck nigga taking my shit, running off with it, and then putting it on his album, then he would have got my kudos. He would have got my respect. I would have let him hop on the remix, take 100% royalty rate. I would have done it because I know I can maintain. You know what I'm saying? And I would have appreciated him for being a real nigga, but Drake not a real nigga.
So, anything now, like moving forward, it happened. You can't take it back.
I'm gonna make the world hate me. I'm gonna be that. I'm gonna be the super villain. I'm gonna make this whole thing crumble.
People like the villains.
Yeah, they do. I definitely agree. They definitely do. I'm gonna ruin everything for everybody. I'm talking about. I'm finna shit so hard. Like I'm gonna need moist towelettes on my right hand every day. I'm finna shit hard.
So no more jail. That's clear.
No, I'm good.
You're out. You good?
As long as they don't set me up, but they set niggas up all the time. I feel like they set Kodak up. If you ask me.
Oh, you see my shirt?
Free Kodak. Free Kodak. Hey, shouts to the Paul Ryan.
Okay.
Yeah, I think they set him up. If you ask me, because when I was on. See, the fucked up thing is, it don't matter how you get out. If they got a hold on you, they trying to violate you. Because when I was on pretrial, remind you, they say it's innocent before proven guilty. But they wouldn't let me out free, first of all, and I had bond. You know what I'm saying? They put an ankle monitor on me. I would get a call from my pretrial officer, and she'd be like, "Oh, your ankle monitor said you were here at this time," because they shit used to glitch, because I was on the 12th floor at FIU. So it used to glitch out and say I was down the street or some shit.
Wow.
But I never left my house. So she'll call me and be like, "Oh, you're going to go back to jail for a very long time if you don't get right there." I'm like telling her, I'm like, "Yo, I didn't leave my house. You feel me? The only time I left my house was to get pizza downstairs." You know what I'm saying? And they don't give a fuck. You got to realize these people get checked for this shit.
That's crazy.
And they violating people's due processes.
Well, we know what that's about. We know what the system is not made for people to succeed. You know what I'm saying?
I just want to be one of the people to actually give power to that shit, though, to like let people, like, nobody gonna feel it till they end up in that situation. He not gonna feel it unless his brother or his mom end up in jail. You feel me? He not gonna feel it unless your daughter or somebody end up in jail. Nobody gonna feel it till they end up. But I mean, like, it's sick. It's sick. They don't feed you real meat. They're not giving you the right nutrition. They put in chlorine in the showers. They got bleach soaps. Like, bro, the shit is sick. Like, bro, there's a shit called they call Jim Jones. You pour it, they drink it. You drink it like every day.
What is that?
It's like a juice. It's like a I guess a fake juice. Like, they put the powder in the water and you drink. It's called Jim Jones. If you pour this shit on the paint, it melts the paint, and they're making us drink this shit. If you pour it on, I kid you not, I'm not talking on you pour this shit on the paint, it eats away at the paint.
Well, I heard that they were giving soldiers something like that to suppress their sexual appetite.
Yo, that's funny, because I was going to say that, but I was just trying to dive into it. That's what they said, but it was a rumor. They were like, "Oh, if you drink Jim Jones, your dick can't stand up." You feel me? But I wasn't trying to.
They giving y'all Jim Jones, yo.
I wasn't drinking that shit. I'm waterified. You feel me? I'm drinking water.
Damn. Whoa. Well, we've kind of been everywhere. So what's next with the music?
I got an album coming out called 17, a mixtape called I Need Jesus, the mixtape, and then one more called Revenge. And I mean, as far as myself as a artist, I want to be able to break all barriers. And I mean, as far as for the underground, I'm giving independent artists opportunities to actually shine. Like, I mean, I repost people's shit on my SoundCloud for like the cheap. Like, I'll charge them like $200. You feel me? $200, $300. I'll repost your shit on my shit for a whole day, and you blow up, you get like 12,000 within a day. You know what I'm saying? 12,000, 13,000. So I'm doing that for people to take the power away from the industry and give it to the individual. And if music is your calling, you'll see it, because then people will naturally gravitate towards you. So I'm trying to do that. I mean, I'm trying to give back to everybody, because when me and my mom ain't have it, you feel me? We was never like dead broke, but when we ain't have it, I knew what it felt like to be hungry. You feel me? So I'm trying to, like, I think I actually got the idea from, it was either you guys or another station, but it
was definitely us.
All right, what? My fault.
Us.
All right, so yeah, where you y'all would basically like go buy groceries and fill up somebody's fridge.
Yeah, fill your fridge. Yeah,
so I'm doing that. I'm finna do that same shit, because I mean, when I say y'all inspired me with that shit, like, I would have never thought about something like that.
Oh wow.
So once a month, once or twice a month, you feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna pick at least like 2 to 3 people and take them to fill up their fridge, and I'm just trying to give back, bro. I'm not selfish.
That's good. Good for you. X, aka Dagger Dick.
Hey, I like her.
Well, let's talk. Since we talked about how you got the X name, talk to me about Dagger Dick then. I'll give you that platform.
All right.
This is for the ladies.
So I go at least like a good like 8 or 9, but I have no girth like at all.
Oh my God.
Like I got like a ET dick. Like it's like ET finger. Like it's like super skinny but long, so I can fuck your walls up. You feel me? Like poke them, but it's no friction in there.
Oh my God.
I'm not even gonna lie.
Lord have mercy.
A player don't lie, so I'm gonna keep it blood raw.
Okay, so you got the length but not the girth.
I got the length with no girth.
Okay. But everything else, the tongue game is okay.
I'm out with you.
I'm just saying, ladies want to know.
Listen,
ask the questions ladies want to know.
I like to please a woman more than I like to be pleased myself. I'm a pleaser rather than.
You're 19, so that's a good start.
I'm very
good start, young man.
I've only had sex with one girl and not made her come. Only one.
Wait, what'd you say?
I've only had sex with one woman and not made her.
In your life?
Yeah, and not made her.
Oh, I thought you meant.
I done hit at least like a good.
Oh no, we don't need to know the count.
I can't count them on my hands.
No, we don't need to know the count. But okay, all right. So that's a note for you guys.
Yeah.
For the future. Okay. Well, I think we've covered a lot of bases, and you just got to stay out of trouble, stay focused. We rooting for you. There's a lot of these, kids that are getting these opportunities and getting locked up, and it's like a waste, and it's really sad. So I want to see you make it. I want to see you live those dreams, whatever you have in your mind, go for it, give back, be the super villain, the hero, everything you want to be. Just stay out of jail, please.
I appreciate you.
All right, I don't want to sound preachy, but
no,
it's real.
I'm talking about every time it's said to me, you're saying what I need to hear. You feel me?
Look, Kodak Black.
Well, free Kodak, bro. That's
you know what I'm saying? Shmurda, you know what I'm saying? Bobby Shmurda.
He took 7 for his dog.
Like, it was happening consecutive. It's crazy. Ross on house arrest, ankle, like it's just like, yo, come on.
If I say, bro, punch me, but he punched me in my shit with no evidence, it don't matter. I go to the police, I say he punched me in my shit. They coming to get him. Mm-hmm. All I gotta do is have like a little bit of a scar on my face. They coming to get, bro.
Yeah.
And he gonna sit for a good 5 months unless you got 10 bands or 20 bands to pay lawyers. And it's, even some of the lawyers don't give a fuck. But luckily, I had a good ass lawyer named Robert Trackman. Go hit my dog up. You feel me? Go get him if he want to. But Robert Trackman, and phenomenal guy. He's actually going through, my condolences to him. He's going through something right now. Phenomenal guy, helped me out, you know what I'm saying? Because I had another lawyer on my case for like 7 months, like 7 months. And bro was just sitting, you feel me? He wasn't trying to help me. Mm-hmm. So Trackman came out of nowhere, you feel me? Because thank God for my manager. He came out, helped me, got me out on probation. Even though I was, you feel me? I'm not guilty, but I wanted to get out. I wanted to be with my mom, help my mom out. You feel me? So I took the plea, and
even when you take the plea, that's even a setup because that follows you for life. That's the setup right there.
I got withheld justification though, so
okay.
I'm not even a convicted felon.
Okay. Yeah.
But
well, good for you.
If I fuck up, I am though.
Okay. Well, don't fuck up. Don't do that.
I'll try.
Thank you, XXXTentacion.
Just call me Young Dag.
Did I do that right?
Yeah.
But I'm gonna call you X. The ladies can call you something. The other ladies, the younger ladies can call you something else. I don't know about the other thing. But thank you for coming through and being so vulnerable and open. And
in all honesty, the honor is all mine. This is amazing. This is a great opportunity. And I'm very grateful to even be in your presence as well as his. And just to be able to even do this. It's not a lot of niggas that make it out the hood. It's not a lot of people that even get to live out their dreams. So definitely. And I'm saying this again from me to you. I'm definitely very, very, very thankful.
You're welcome.
Shout out to 103 The Beat. Shout out to Revenge. Fuck Drake.
And we're gonna get the interview is gonna live online.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Robert Trackman. And thank you to everybody that supported me throughout this experience.
33.
I am out of jail.